What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 career mode. This is episode number 29, and we start today's episode with Callum Chambers coming to us and saying thanks for the first team football, and also Portugal giving us an international management offer, which we did reject. And of course, I'm still yet to take a nation on in this career, and I gotta say, the longer it goes on, the more I wonder whether I'll take one on at all. I'm still thinking about it. I asked you guys to suggest me some nations earlier on in the series. I am still considering one or two nations to take, but I just haven't had the right offer yet. I guess the best thing to say is that when the right offer comes round, I'm sure I'll take it, but for the time being, I don't want to take a nation I'm not going to be fully committed to. Still following that, another scout report there, some training too, and also James Ward-Prowse got an injury on international duty, the former Southampton midfielder that joined us in the summer transfer window, now out for 2 weeks, and that's our third injury of the season already, and we're only a few games into the season as well. I did say on deadline day, I was predicting an injury-plagued season. 3 injuries isn't injury-plagued, but we could be set for one if the current trend continues of little knocks here and there for our players, and of course that serious injury to Ntep, who is currently still in the treatment room. But for the first game of today's episode here, we will take on Crystal Palace at the Riverside Stadium, coming back home after our dramatic 1-1 draw against Arsenal away at the Emirates Stadium in the last game in the last episode. Diego Menendez with that stoppage time header to give us the point in that game. Coming into this one, I made 2 changes as well. Pickford in goal and Kimpembe at the back, but it wasn't defence that would take the plaudits in the first few minutes. It was attack, because just 3 minutes in, we would open the scoring through Luciano Vietto, scoring his 3rd goal in the Premier League this season and his 4th overall for his new side. And what a lovely goal as well. A passing move right from the back, getting our way forward with some patient build-up, and once Vietto received the ball, there was one Palace defender to beat, and it was a really nice turn by Vietto. Just watch this for a no-touch dribble here. Sends his man the wrong way, see you later, and a brilliant finish into the top corner. Pape Suarez wondering where on earth he's gone. Well, before he could react, he's put the ball in the back of the net, Vietto, and it's 1-0 to the Borough. So, perfect start to the game, Vietto with the goal, and of course, again, coming into the game, making those 2 changes at the back, with Kimpembe starting centre-back alongside Dominique Heinsohn, also Pickford coming in goal. I was wondering how we'd defend, but really, the first few minutes weren't about defence, they were all about attack. Luciano Vietto opened the scoring with a nice team goal 3 minutes in, and then in the 6th minute, he'd double his goal tally with a sensational solo goal and make it Middlesbrough 2, Crystal Palace 0. And what a start to the game as well. Our Argentine striker doubling his goal tally in the Premier League just 6 minutes into this game. And what a lovely goal this was. This one was too, as you get a nice shot of the advertising hoardings there from the cameraman not doing a good job. The first goal was a really nice team build up, but this one was all about our Argentine striker. A couple of nice skill moves, got himself inside, and then a brilliant finish into the top corner as he makes it 2-0 to the Borough. So he's been a pretty good signing for us this season, Luciano Vietto. That's now his 4th goal in the Premier League, his 5th overall, and that was a really, really nice solo goal there. A lovely little run, and we take an early 2-goal cushion. What a start to this game. At half-time, we were still leading by 2 as well. Palace didn't really do much in the first half, but that wasn't because they were playing bad, it was because we were playing so well. We were in control in the first half, and despite not making too many shots and taking too many attempts, we were in control of the match. 2 minutes after the restart, Palace tried to get themselves back in the game, but Jordan Pickford, making his Borough debut, made a really good save and kept the score at 2-0. And then just 5 minutes after the restart here, Pickford receives the back pass and gives it to De Chilio. Once again, we pass out from the back and patiently probe and try and get ourselves forward. You can see I'm just not really forcing the ball forward and surrendering possession. This game was all about controlled, slow tempo and working our way forward. I was trying to suck the Palace defenders, who were playing very, very defensive in this game, trying to get them forward, trying to attack us, and now trying to open up some avenues as we go up the pitch. Kimpembe making his first start in the Premier League finds Ramirez here, who finds Callum Chambers, the right back, through towards Vietto on a hat-trick. Luciano finds Ramirez, who pokes it through perfectly towards Saido Berahino. Perfect weight of the pass, perfect timing. Berahino takes it around Townsend covering, and what a finish by the former West Brom striker to make it Middlesbrough 3, Crystal Palace 0, and just 9 minutes after the restart, surely secured a point. Another lovely team goal. All 3 goals in this game were so nice, and that's a great finish there by Vietto's strike partner Saido Berahino, who gets his 3rd goal in the Premier League, and we won the game by 3-0, and hallelujah, finally, it's our first clean sheet of the season. Middlesbrough 3, Crystal Palace 0, and I gotta be honest here, I was just so delighted. What a team performance, surely our best of the season so far. We defended so well, we shut the door on Crystal Palace, a clean sheet for Pickford on his Middlesbrough debut, the changes worked, I brought him in for Victor Valdez, he keeps that clean sheet, and Kimpembe as well, making his first appearance in the Premier League, was rock solid at the back as well. So a great game, and of course, moment of the match was the Vieto goal, a sensational solo goal, and he won man of the match as well. It was just a great performance and just so needed as well. You know, it was just such a long run of games without a clean sheet, and after our heroic defending last season, this has been the polar opposite. I've been awful at the back. I just haven't felt comfortable with my players defending, but in this game, absolutely inch perfect, a brilliant game, and I was so relieved, I think that's the best word, relieved to get our clean sheet in that game, and finally our first one of this season. But still, for the second game of today's episode here, we will take on PSV Eindhoven in the third game of the Europa League group stage, as the Dutch side will take us on at the Riverside Stadium. PSV right now have 0 points. They've lost their first 2 games, and Koku's men not performing too well in this competition, but for us, 2 wins from 2 against PAOK and also Austria Vienna as well. So now taking on PSV, looking to make it 3 from 3 and get our 9th point of the group already, with half the group still yet to play. The first chance fell to us, but Victor Fischer, the former Ajax winger there, was denied by a good save of the goalkeeper, and it was still 0-0. And that was it in the first half as well. Very few chances, but in the second half here, 9 minutes after the restart, De Chillier receives the ball, takes around Arias and crosses the ball into the centre, a brilliant ball in, but once again, Victor Fischer is denied by a great save by the goalkeeper, and eventually the Roan strike is deflected by Willems and behind for a corner. So still goalless in this game, but we were putting the pressure on PSV, trying to find the opening goal and trying to break the deadlock. After scoring 3 in the last game, I felt we'd be capable of doing that against so far the weakest side in our Europa League group, but unfortunately we just couldn't find that back of the net. It was still 0-0, and with 65 minutes on the clock, we had another chance here. Will Hughes finding Kamada, our Japanese playmaker, back towards Will Hughes. The former Derby midfielder finds Fischer, who was causing problems all game long. He gives it to Kamada, but once again the goalkeeper makes a very good save and keeps it at 0-0. And one of the final chances fell with 30 minutes to go. Callum Wilson on the ball, rolls it through towards Onama down the right hand side here. The former Spurs man keeps on going, holds it up, finds Callum Wilson. It's another great save of the goalkeeper, and then Victor Fischer was looking dangerous all game long. Unfortunately, can't find the back of the net, as his shot goes into the side of the net. Man, I had so much saliva from my mouth right there. As his shot goes into the side of the net and behind for a goal kick. So final score, Middlesbrough 0, PSV 0, and just such a disappointing result as well. Coming on the back of that 3-0 win against Crystal Palace, I was looking to improve and expand on that. And don't get me wrong, it's now 2 clean sheets in a row. I mean, like London buses, you wait so long for one and then 2 come along just at once. But it was just so frustrating because we played so well. We had a lot of attacks in this game. All the highlights you saw, I could have included 3 or 4 more, to be honest, but the goalkeeper was on fire. His rating should have been way higher. He made some big saves in that game, and unfortunately we just couldn't find the back of the net. So 0-0 the final score, but 7 points from our first 3 games. We're still top of the group and still odds on favourites certainly to qualify as group winners as well. But for the third and final game of today's episode here, we take on Liverpool away at Anfield, desperate for revenge against Jurgen Klopp's side after they pipped us to 4th place last season. It's been a great start in the league for us, but Liverpool not so much. Only 1 win in their first 8 games. Is this the moment where we get a big win at Anfield and get our revenge on possibly our division rivals with a big 3 points here? Klein for Liverpool on the turn, finds Daniel Sturridge down the right side. Kimpembe comes across and makes a tackle. I've got to say, since putting him in the first team, he's been doing quite well. Last weekend, it was him and Heinz at the back. This weekend, due to Dominique's suspension, it's him and Espinoza. He's looking quite good, the Frenchman, I must say, early on. As De Roon gives to Espinoza, and we're trying to pass out from the back here, but no one's making a forward run. Everyone's just standing still, and that's not good. We need them to stop being static and get forward. And hammer on the ball, through towards Vieto, through towards De Roon towards Berahino. But to be fair, we've built up a good chance here down the left-hand side. Menendez has Lovren coming across. He's quicker than the Croatian as he beats the former Southampton man, plays it through towards Berahino, who goes for a goal, and Karius makes the save, but Vieto can't turn it in. The ball goes across the face of the goal, and no one is there. It's Omre Chan, and Carvalho goes for goal. Oh my word, chance out of nothing there, just wide the post. Gotta say, Menendez is looking really good this season. Last year was his debut season for us, but now this is like his breakthrough season. You know, he's really proven himself early on here as he finds Deshido down the left-hand side. He plays it inside towards Diego. Diego through towards side of Berahino. That was the chance to make it 1-0, and Karius makes the save, and Moreno gets it away. I gave it with Diego to Berahino. I thought he'd have the best chance of finishing, but my shot was so poor there. I should have done better. As we approach half-time, we're still deadlocked at 0-0. If Liverpool score here, it'll be such a sucker punch. We've been in control in this first half, but just couldn't find a goal to give us the lead. But here's Derone on the ball, and a chance on the break. Berahino through towards Vieto here. These two looking good early on. Vieto through towards Sido, down the left-hand side. Klein comes across. Can Berahino beat him and whip it into the centre? It's a good chance. In it goes towards Vieto with a bicycle kick. Oh, what a goal! Luciano Vieto with an absolutely incredible goal. Makes it 1-0 to the Borough. And what an absolutely extraordinary piece of technique from our new Argentine striker. It's 3 goals in his last 2 games, and that one is the pick of the bunch, and surely a contender for goal of the series, let alone season. It's an absolutely fantastic bicycle kick into the bottom corner. We've deserved that goal. No, that's not an own goal. That's not an own goal. What are you talking about, EA? Oh, for goodness sake, that's ruined it. No, that's a brilliant goal. That's an amazing bicycle kick. I am so done with this game. That is ridiculous. I don't think I can count this as a Vieto goal because it should be a Vieto goal. It's an unbelievable piece of skill from our Argentine striker. It's an amazing bicycle kick. Where does Lovren touch the ball? Oh, there. It's a deflection. Oh, I see. Oh, what? No. It seemed like such a goal. Was it on target? Was it on target? I mean, oh no, it's going wide, isn't it? Oh, for God's sake. Seriously. I wanted that to be one of the best goals of the series. I'm sure it would have been. I didn't realise that was going wide. I didn't even see the deflection, even from the first 2 replays. That's such a shame. Well, in which case, I apologise to EA for my little criticism there, because that was indeed an own goal. If it's not on target, it's an own goal. Simple as that. And Berahino could make it too early on in the second half, sorry. Great save by Charities. Yeah, I've got that one wrong. I hold my hands up. I'll always hold my hands up in the middle when I got something wrong, which is why I've usually got my hands in the air. Yep, I've got that one wrong. That was an own goal. Oh, I was so gutted. Ramirez on the ball, spreads the play way out wide towards Menendez in acres of space here. Diego on the ball with the... Oh, that would have been so nice, but we've won ourselves a penalty. Diego trying to rainbow flick over the slide tackle and Nathaniel Klein, but the former Saints and Crystal Palace right back brings into the ground. It's a definite penalty, and it could be a straight red for Klein. I think it will just be a booking, to be fair, and it is a yellow card, but that would have been so nice from Diego. So penalty to us, and Sido will stand up and take it. He missed one, of course, last season in this fixture, and he's missed one again. No, he hasn't, because Carriers couldn't keep it out, and Sido makes it 2 from the spot. Doubles our advantage. We've been on top in this game and thoroughly deserved this 2-goal lead. I thought Carriers had made the save from the spot. He guessed correctly and went the right way, but he turned it onto the post, but it deflected into the back of his own net, and Sido Berahino scores his 4th of the season in the league. It's 2 to the Borough. What a performance we've had here at Anfield, and there's still over half an hour to play. It's been an amazing game from us, you know, it really has. Everything has gone our way, and I've got to say, since the inclusion of Jordan Pickford and Kimpembe to our back line, we are looking like such a better team defensively too, and that's so encouraging considering how we started this season off. And I really do regret cashing in on Valdez now. You guys are right, I was wrong. How many times have I said that on my channel? I really should have sold the Spaniard to West Ham as Menendez sprints down this left-hand side here. Across comes Klein, now on a booking. Menendez has beat him once. Can he beat him again here? Menendez still on the ball. Klein still can't make the tackle. Menendez gets across into the centre and looks for Sido, who heads it in. Carriers caught in no man's land. It's 3 to the Borough. I think Berahino might be hurt as well. No, he's not. He's just playing dead. It's 3 to the Borough. What a game. Menendez tricked Nathaniel Klein, whipped across into the centre, and Carriers with an absolute howler came for the ball, got nowhere near it. There's just under half an hour to play even. We're 3 goals up. What a way to inflict revenge on the team that pipped us into 4th place last season. So a corner to Liverpool here, and Pastore is going to take it, swings it into this centre, and Sturridge flicks it on, and there is Thiago at the far post. Our clean sheet is gone, and needs to come back on for Liverpool. Good corner into the centre. Sturridge beat his man in the air, and there was Thiago unmarked to the far post, and the former Bayern and Barcelona midfielder puts Liverpool possibly back in this game. Oh, with just over 20 minutes to go, I don't think we'll throw away what has been one of our best performances of the series, but I'll be livid if we do. Still, free kick here. Callum Chambers will take it, drills it into the centre. Good delivery towards Ramirez, who heads it off the bar, and Espinosa can't get the rebound as Carvalho gets it clear. That could have been 4. Sturridge on the ball, tackled by Kimpembe, but a good through ball towards Daniel Sturridge, who is through here, and it's 3-2. Wow, late on, Daniel Sturridge has reduced the deficit, and now there's just one goal between us. It was a brilliant tackle by Kimpembe, but after the ball got rolled through there, Sturridge finishing so well. Oh my goodness, we might end up throwing this away. Come on, Nabarro, let's not throw this away. Moreno through towards Pastore, offloads towards Matip. Let's not throw this away. Wijnaldum looking for space to shoot, and doesn't. Pickford with a brilliant save keeps us in the lead. And there it is. Phew, everyone take a deep breath. We've held on for the win. 3-2 the final score. It was a brilliant 61 minutes. What happened after that? Not so much. We were 3 goals up. Liverpool scored 2 late on to give me a little bit of cause for concern. Well, I say a little bit of cause for concern, much cause for concern, but we held on for the win. Fantastic stuff, and a big 3 points here at Anfield. Well, I would have been furious had we not won this game. We played so much better than our opponents. 15 shots and 9 on target. 58% possession as well. Happy with the first 60 minutes. The final half an hour, not so much. We got the win, and a deserved one too. Man of the match has to go to Saido Berahino as well. 2 goals for the former West Brom man, and he exercised some demons in this game as well. Last season, he missed that crucial penalty at Anfield, and had he scored that, the result, of course, could have been so much different, and we could have been in the Champions League this season. But this year, he had the confidence to stand up from 12 yards, and this time converted it. Saido man of the match, a big game for him, and a big win for us. But of course, moment of the match has to go to what I thought was the goal of the series, and my best goal in FIFA 17. Vieto's bicycle kick, unfortunately though, took a deflection off Lovren, and it was indeed an own goal. Such a shame, 'cause it was a brilliant finish. And that will end today's episode of Career Mode, guys. So I want to say a massive thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then please do leave a like. Likes, of course, much appreciated, and it really helps the channel grow as well. What a way to end today's episode. A massive win against Liverpool, who, of course, pipped us into the 4th place position last season. Well, after that win, we're into 3rd place this year. That was a massive statement for us. So thank you for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, then please leave a like. Much love to you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you for the next episode of the FIFA 17 Career Mode very soon.